Hello, I'm Ryan, and welcome to Bonfire the Vanities, my channel where I talk about perfume as personal experience, as cultural object. Today's going to be a video that is very much focused on the personal experience side. As those of you who have followed me for a while know, I've kind of stepped back from this channel in a big way. In fact, my channel is down as of the recording of this video. I've taken all my videos offline. I've been essentially MIA outside of my Instagram activity, and even then my Instagram activity has shifted away from perfume a little bit to other things. This has been a year of a lot of self-discovery for me, which is good. It's been a big reset for me, and this was part of that. I had become uncomfortable with my participation in the online perfume community as it stands. The online perfume community, for me, feels like it, especially in the past few years, has trended in a direction that that went to a place far from the original, like, hobbyist collector set that was, you know, in the early days with, like, Katie Puckrick and folks like that, where it felt like it was a warmer community built around, like, mutual discovery. It's very hard for that community to exist right now. I think the good news is I look at the landscape of the online perfume community, and I think we're kind of at a transitional point. So I think brighter things may actually lie ahead on the other side of what might be a little bit of a trek through the wilderness for a lot of us in that community. But I was also just not, I needed to step back because I think when you're in that community, the emphasis is always on new discovery. And it's also hard to feel like you're contributing to this sort of endless stream of discourse if you're just talking about the same perfumes over and over again. And what's nice is I've really stepped back, pared down my collection a great deal, and have been focusing on the scents that are really bringing me joy, scents as an accessory to other things in life. I've been putting my time and energy into other facets of my life, other experiences, which has actually been really great. I think perfume is best as an accessory to life. It is not great as the focal point of your life. But that's my experience. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't see myself restoring the back catalog of videos in my channel anytime soon, but you may see occasional uploads from me going forward just as I discover things that I think might be worth sharing, or maybe not. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of going to be in and out. But I did want to talk with you all about what I think is a really, really lovely fragrance. And this is a recent acquisition, but I've gone on a labdanum kick, so to speak, with very labdanum-focused amber scents and labdanum in general. Those of you who've known my channel know that I have had a big fixation on tobacco as a note, and in some ways that fixation with tobacco, I feel like I've understood the range of perfumes built around tobacco, and have been focused now more on labdanum. And I think the fragrance I'm about to talk about, which I think is lovely, is Francesca Bianchi's Byzantine Amber. Francesca Bianchi is an interesting, you know, independent house, and Bianchi's style is very singular and polarizing, I think. For me, it is, certainly. I've struggled to wear some of Bianchi's creations in a way that I could feel like I was really a participant in that experience, but Byzantine Amber is very much up my alley. Those of you who know my tastes know that I gravitate towards sort of like dark, smoky, opulent scents, and this is a very dark, smoky amber. I'm going to apply it here. It's perfect for fall. It's almost like, I don't know, it is I don't know. There's like a cola-ish sweetness here, but it is not the syrupy, gloopy sweetness of so many vanillic ambers. It is very much focused on that dry, dusty, leathery facets of labdanum, and then it's wrapped up in a kind of swirl of black smoke. The smoke reminds me a little bit of D.S. and Durga's Burning Barbershop, if you've smelled that, but not as aggressive. It's a softer smoke, and then it's mixing in with this sort of leathery amber. It's powdery and dry. Francesca Bianchi really likes these sort of leathery tones, and so if you've tried some of Bianchi's scents and you know how she has approached leather before, this will feel like an extension of that line for you. But I find this the first Francesca Bianchi scent that I've responded to personally in a way that is like, oh, okay, this is great. And so the way I think of this is a kind of like a companion, a slightly heavier peer to one of my other favorite scents, Serge Lutens, La Couche du Diable, which is another labdanum heavy woody scent. But this is, this really gets into the dry, dusty facets of labdanum in a way that I really enjoy. And it's, I don't know. It's really well done. So that's about all I can say about it. If you're really interested in that sort of labdanum heavy amber, this is certainly not, you know, your sort of cozy, typically sweet amber that you would get today, like Grand Soir or something like that. It's more than worth a look. It's very much up my alley, is what I would say about Byzantine Amber. And it's perfect for autumn. Autumn is now upon us. It's my favorite time of year. Time for cool mornings and warm beverages and putting on coats and sweaters when you go outside. I think that's the best time of year, and I think it's a perfect time for fragrance because it's a time when a sort of the entire range of fragrances shine a little bit when it's in that intermediary cool weather period. Like, you can start to bring out heavy stuff like Byzantine Amber, and believe me, this would be just aggressively cloying in heat, but it starts to feel right in the midst of this sort of spooky month of October. But it's something that is also like citrusy, like an eau de cologne also works really well in this intermediate period. So I'm keeping this short. I don't want to run on too long with this video, but I hope you all are doing well. Thanks for having followed me over the years, and I'll see you when I see you.